everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jessi, also known as Miss Cherry, and today's video is another installment of Crafted. This series, Crafted, is in partnership with my friend over at Over The Moony. Her name is Katie. Katie and I have been doing this Crafted challenge for, has it been a year? It might have already been a year already. Wow. So what we do is every couple of months, we put together a crafted challenge. So it's kind of like your Chopped challenge, where you're given like a certain menu or you're given a certain type of ingredient and then you have to make something from it. It's the same concept, except it's with craft supplies. And so since we are self-quarantined and we are not going out into the world or anything, Katie and I have decided not to send each other actual craft supplies for this video, but we are going to do like a shop your stash, or do like something, you know, where you like go out to your local craft store and buy something. But we have assigned each other a scene of a film. So how we've done it traditionally, we have done characters before, where we assign each other a character. We've assigned scenes before. This time we chose a character to do a craft for personally, and then the other person has chosen a scene for that other person to do. So today's movie that we are going to create all sorts of fun DIYs with is a Goofy movie. Yes. So a Goofy movie. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's celebrating its 25th year, 25th anniversary. And all I have to say is this film is my childhood. I was obsessed with this film. It came out when I was at a very young age. I was about 9 when this came out, I think, but oh my goodness, I can still recite this entire movie verbatim. And I did watch it recently too, so there's still proof of that. So after you're finished with this video, be sure to go and check out my friend Katie's channel, Over The Moony. I'm gonna link her information down below and her video down below. And I'm also gonna link a playlist of all of our crafted videos that we've done in the past, just in case you're catching this one first. You might wanna see some of the other ones that we've done. We've done previously Cinderella, Harry Potter, we've done Aladdin, Lion King. There's a ton that we have done, and I'm so excited to add a Goofy movie to this list. So we're gonna start with the first character that I chose for me to do was Stacy. And Stacy is Roxanne's best friend, and yes, there is that iconic scene where she is like the class president and she stands up and someone goes, "Stacy, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby."
Yeah, yo, Stacy, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby.
Love that scene. Anyway, so I'm gonna be doing a craft with Stacy, and then Katie assigned me a scene, and Katie's scene that she assigned me, whew, so excited about. It's Lester's Possum Park. Okay, so for those of you who are new to my channel or don't know me very well, I love Country Bears. I love it so much. And obviously, if you haven't seen the film, Lester's Possum Park was created after Country Bears. So instead of bears, there are possums, and oh my gosh, I am so excited to create this craft for Lester's Possum Park. But let's go ahead and get started crafting. It's time for my Stacy craft, and with this one I struggled a bit of what I wanted to do, just because I was trying to use what I already had. And really the main thing that I already have is paint and a canvas. So I took this 11 by 14 canvas and I did some painter's tape to like paint, like close off the edges, because I wanted to make a comic book style painting of Stacy. And so I found this picture of her. This is not the scene where the talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby scene, but I love this picture of her. I think she looks so 90s, like, right? Can we talk about the hat? I think she looks so 90s, so I wanted to use this image and make like her name, like Stacy up at the corner, and then at the bottom it's gonna say talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby, in kind of a comic book style format. And the reason why, I've just been so into comic book style anything lately. We're gonna get to painting Stacy. So I'm not the best painter, so fingers crossed it turns out okay. We will see. This could be like an episode of Nailed It. But you guys will have to let me know down below, if you were to make a craft from a Goofy movie, what would you make and what would it look like? And if you had to shop your stash, what would it look like? Because not having access to craft stores and different things right now has been a huge challenge. So let me know down below, if you were to shop your stash, what would you create for a Goofy movie? And let's get started on Stacy. So as you can see, I traced Stacy onto the canvas, and then I am just going at it using acrylic paint. And as you can see, the painter's tape, I kind of made an angular type of pattern to make it look more like a comic book style of cell to paint inside. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna do several coats of each of the paint colors, and hopefully she'll turn out good. Once all of the paint dries, I am going to go ahead and take a permanent marker, draw in all of her details, and then also the quote, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby, down at the bottom. I didn't end up liking Stacy in the upper corner, so I decided to forgo it. But I do like how just that bottom little area looks for placing the text, because I think it's placed really nicely. This is all I'm going to show you of this craft because it's pretty simple, so let's move on to Lester's Possum Park. I've been thinking a lot about Lester's Possum Park, and I think I finally came up with an idea that I'm happy with. Now let's see if I can execute it. So this is all about like shopping my stash, and so I found this bow, this red sequin bow that was for another project that I'm going to utilize. And then I also found a headband that is of the same sequin red fabric that was already made. So I don't remember what I was going to use it for. I knew maybe it was a Christmas project I was doing. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and use it because it does have a lot of red in that scene of like the curtains and stuff. So I thought it was kind of perfect. And then something that happens in that scene is they are wearing hats, and the hats look like dead possums. And so I'm gonna make ears that look like a dead possum, and I'm going to use this fabric that I have. It's gray. It's not the most perfect possum fabric, but it's what I have. So I'm gonna use this gray, and then I'm going to use I'm gonna use this pink foam to make the little hands. And then I'm going to use this gray foam to make the little possum head. And then in the center of the bow, I wanted to make a little sign that says Lester's Possum Park. So I think I'm gonna pop out my Cricut, and I think I'm gonna actually cut out the letters and make like a little sign. And I thought it would be cute to make the sign on brown, but like once it's cut out, to make it look kind of like wood grain, and it's gonna be a banner. So it'll be like the wood grain, and then the back of the banner that has like the little tails will be in this like orange color. And then we're gonna cut out Lester's Possum Park on this like glittery red that's gonna match the bow. And then I don't really know if that's gonna work because it's gonna be really small letters. So if that doesn't work, I have another plan, and that is to cut out and create one of the possums from the actual show, and we're gonna place it into the center of the bow. Maybe still do like the banner. I'm not sure. We're just gonna have to get there. It was just kind of a plan B just in case something went horrifically wrong. Which, I mean, it's known to do. If you guys do craft projects, you know that sometimes it just doesn't go as planned. So we're gonna try this out and see how it goes. I'm gonna flip the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. But what I know for sure that I'm gonna do is go ahead and get the possum parts cut out. And then I'm gonna work on the bow after that. So the main ears we're gonna get put together and get ready to go. And then we'll move on to the Cricut part. As you can see, I use a CD to trace around to make the pattern for my ears. And then it's just simple cutting out at this point, and then we are gonna sew these together. I just have to make sure, because they are fur, that the fur grain is going the right way. I don't know if grain is the proper term, but all of the fur is going in the same direction on both sides is the goal. And then I'll pin them together and then trace a little Tupperware around, and that will be my line to sew around. Next, we're gonna sew the ears together, and then we're gonna fill them with foam. Well, I felt we completed the easy part. So here's what the ears look like without any of the possum details on them. I think they turned out really cute. I mean, obviously they're super basic. Let's see how this goes. So I'm gonna start working on the foam. I'm gonna start doing the little possum hands and the possum head and the possum tail first. And then I'm gonna start working on the cricket element. I need to clear off my cricket. I've got some fabric stored on top of it because my craft room, I don't know if you guys know this, is very, very small. It's basically like a walk-in closet. So I definitely run out of space in here pretty quickly. So I need to get my cricket out, and then yeah, let's see how this comes together. Oh, I hope it turns out well. I am just eyeballing what this possum looks like from the picture that you can see there of Goofy, and that is how I do all of the foam elements on these ears. And actually, I'm not going to show you too much more of this DIY because I don't want to completely spoil it, but just know that everything that I did outside of the Lester's Possum Park center logo, which is just the writing, was done freehand. And let's cut to me in the future where I show you the finished product. We're on location right in front of my craft room. I have changed into more appropriate attire. I've got my Powerline concert tee on, and so now I'm ready to show you the finished products of the crafted challenge. I'm gonna start with the Stacy painting. So again, tried to go for something a little bit more comic book kind of looking because I've been really inspired by comic books. This is what I painted. So this is my final product. So as you can see, I tried to make it kind of angular. And then here is Stacy, and at the bottom it says, Stacy, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby. And I did make, like, use a little paint pen that was silver to make her braces really fun. And then I don't know if you can tell, but I have a little bit of glitter paint like on her glasses to make her glasses look shiny. And I think it turned out pretty cute. I mean, I'm not a painter, but I definitely think I accomplished a comic book kind of style of print. So you'll have to let me know down below what you think of this. I think it turned out okay. It's not my favorite, which is okay. Not every one of them has to be your favorite. So let me know down below what you think. Let's get to the creme de la creme. So thank you, Katie, number one, for assigning me Lester's Possum Park. Because it like let me live out all of my favorite country bear fantasies in possum form. But I love how this craft turned out. Like, I am floored by it. I'm so proud of it, and I hope that you guys like it too. So, are you guys ready for the Lester's Possum Park ears? Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, here we go. Oh yes. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Okay, so there's some glue strings. Hang on, sorry. This is hot off the press, guys. There's glue strings everywhere. Okay, so we have the dead possum hat. So that's what I wanted to make out of this. But like, it really was missing something. And so I did make like a fake wood grain sign. And I love how it turned out. And here is one of the possums, and then we've got a little possum tail hanging off the back, and then on this side we've got the other possum like foot and hand for the dead possum. Oh. Okay, here we go. What do you guys think? I have died. I love this so much. I think it is so adorable. It's so adorable. It has inspired me and made me so happy that actually I have reopened my Etsy shop because I wanted to sell a couple of these just because I wanted to make them again. So if you're interested, I'm gonna link my Etsy shop down below. I'm only keeping it open for a very brief time period. But but I was just very inspired by those ears. So thank you, Katie, for signing me Lester's Possum Park. You'll have to let me know down below, how do you feel about them? And if there is another scene from Goofy Movie that you would make ears for. I've been kind of thinking about that, and I thought it would be kind of cool to do some Powerline ears. So I'm thinking about making some Powerline ears. But that is gonna do it for Crafted. Be sure to head over to Katie from Over The Moony's channel, or if you're here from her channel. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've been enjoying this self-vlog and teen series that's been going on. Last week we posted every single day. And actually I have a very special video coming on Friday. It's the beginning of Mystery Box May. Yes, people, we are doing it yet again. So if you weren't here for that series last May, I did a new or different Disney unboxing every week. And we also have 2 mystery box giveaways coming up. So be sure to subscribe down below. If this video made you smile, or if you love Goofy Movie, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I love hanging out with you guys, and I hope that you have an absolutely amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. TTFN, bye!